everyone, and welcome to another week of My Week in Media. This week was not as busy as last week. Thinking back, I realized I left off a lot of stuff, a lot of media that I got into last week that I didn't even bring up. I guess I just lost track over that week because it was the week of the ice storm in Texas, and I didn't go to work all that week, so I had a lot of free time on my hands, and so I consumed a lot of media. So one of the things I forgot to mention last week was that I finished the story mode in Super Mario Maker 2. We have to build the castle, and so that was fun. My youngest boy really liked watching me go through that and kept asking me to play it. So whenever our electricity came on for a little bit, we charge. I'd set my switch on that charger. They'd plug up their DSs or 3DSs, and then after an hour when the power went back out, we'd all get on our devices again. But my 3-year-old really liked watching me play Super Mario Maker 2. Okay, so I'll just stick with that theme going on with games. Something that came in this week, haven't played yet, was the Resident Evil's collection on the Switch. I am looking forward to getting into all of the Resident Evil games. I haven't really given the series a try, but I've been getting all the collections that have come out on the Switch. So I'm looking forward to getting into these and trying them out. So I'll be starting those pretty soon. As far as playing games, I continued with Bayonetta this week. I got through chapters 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I just have the final boss left on that chapter 16. And should be taking that on maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm about ready to wrap that up. And then I'll probably give video games a break for a little while so I can finish up with my book, put more effort into my book, The Five Nights at Freddy's, The Twisted Ones. Now, as far as music, records that have come in this week, I got one in the mail, and that's this one. It is a 7-inch vinyl that comes with 2 singles on it. One is Salt Lake City, and the other is San Dimas High School Football Rules. And so I really like the coloring of this vinyl. But I really like the songs. Good songs, too. So MXPX is my favorite band since I was in 7th, 8th grade. So still getting their new stuff. And I've really enjoyed the music that's been coming out of them recently. All right, now into the movies. Purchases this week. I don't remember if I was in Walmart or Target, but I saw both of these for $6. One is a 2-pack here that is The Fog and The Howling. I believe I already have The Fog on DVD, but The Howling is one I've been wanting to watch for a long time. I know that it has some of the greatest, one of the best transformation scenes, and so I am looking forward to watching that to see the werewolf transformation scene, and I just hear it's a really good, one of the better werewolf films out there, so I'm looking forward to that one. Another one that was there with it that I held off on, didn't go see in theater because the preview didn't look all that great to me, but I'm a huge fan of Dracula and any of the classic Universal monsters. So this Dracula Untold, got that one, and I'm looking forward to giving it a watch. Haven't seen it yet, but I plan to get to it sometime soon in the somewhat near future. Another one that I got in the mail 2 days ago is this Hardwood Classics of Charles Barkley. I'm a big basketball fan, and especially 90s era basketball is probably some of my favorite stuff ever. And I love watching TNT with Charles Barkley, NBA TV. So anything with Charles Barkley, I'm a big fan of. I have 2 of his biographies also that hopefully I will be getting into reading here pretty soon. But this whole Hardwood Classic series I really like. I've been slowly collecting them throughout the year, and I think I've got about 7 of them right now. So I'll continue adding those. All right, last two here that I got and that came in the mail, got from Amazon, and there are some horror films that I've wanted to watch for a really long time. I've heard about them for a really long time, and I've had my own idea of what they were in my head. But they came in this week, and I got to watch them, and that is The Stuff, the Arrow release of it, and Basket Case, also the Arrow release of it. These are my only two Arrow releases that I have, other than that collected Gamera Work series. That thing is awesome. I love that Gamera set. And I always know that Arrow does a really good job with the extras that they put on their films. So Basket Case, I didn't get to go through all the extras, but I went through two of the extras that were on here. Pretty good information. I enjoyed them. The Stuff didn't have very much in the way of extras to it, so I went through all the extras on it. But my thoughts on these movies is The Stuff was not at all what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be closer in tone to Basket Case. I guess that was just a complete misconception on my part, because Larry Cohen, the guy who directs it, I've also seen another film that he did that's called Q, the Giant Serpent, and or the Winged Serpent. Q, the Winged Serpent, I think is what it's called. But I saw that one with Michael Moriarty in it, and Michael Moriarty is the lead in this one too. And I really like him as an actor. I think he does a great job. And this was very similar in tone to that one. A little sillier, a little more over the top, and like knowingly over the top, I guess. But enjoyable film. So I really did like it. Now, I did end up liking Basket Case a little bit more. Basket Case, this is another one who, this one met the tone, my expectation for the tone, and because the one I was thinking both of these were going to be similar in tone and feel to the movie Brain Damage, just based on cover art and other things that I've seen, and it was a wonder this one was, and that's because this movie was done by the same director, and so I didn't realize that at the time. Frank Henenlotter, and apparently I like his work, because I really enjoyed Brain Damage. I really enjoyed Basket Case. Also, I liked the how would I say it? The primitive stop motion that is in this movie. I'm a sucker for stop motion, so I like that they used stop motion in this film. I liked how they used it, and so I recommend Basket Case. And then, otherwise in media, nothing else that I've received and through the mail. I have made some other purchases, but those are going to come in later, and you'll get to see those later, and we'll talk about them when they come in. But as far as like with my kids, I always watch stuff with my kids too. So we've been watching Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I like musicals, always have, and so my kids seem to like them too, much to my wife's chagrin, because she's not a musicals fan, but I am, and the kids are turning out to be too. So we've been enjoying Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and then we've also watched Ice Age 1 and 2, and those are fun movies, and so we've seen those before, but kids enjoy them, and my wife and I enjoy those also. So that's my week in media, and I'll see you next week.
I'm not going to Salt Lake City. I'm not living in Hello Kitty.